Yes, so what's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of Ruse Reviews, and today we are chatting about The Rebel Wallet by Gerard, Kearney and The Secret Tannery. So, let's get into this. So, a lot of you guys out there, a lot of close-up workers, a lot of mentalists are big fans of magic wallets. I am not massively, and I'll tell you that there's a bit of a story behind this. So basically, when I was about 11 or 12, probably actually a bit younger than that, I went up to Davenport's in London and I got myself my first card to wallet. It was a Mullica style hip wallet, which I loved, and then took it to school. It sort of got ruined because it got sat on and all that sort of stuff. And then later on down the line, a lot of professional guys started to use the JOL wallet, and I bought one and I never used it. It just sat in my close-up case, just holding packet tricks to carry to gigs. But the Rebel wallet is a game changer in this respect. It's literally the only wallet that's come out ever that makes me want to perform card to wallet or object to wallet again. And I don't know why this has only been brought to my attention now, because it's been out since last year. I know many people use it, but for some reason it's suddenly been brought to my attention now, and I managed to get my hands on one. Now, this is the original Rebel wallet. There are two. There's the Rebel wallet, which is the original one, and the Rebel Note, which has compartments in the top where you can keep your banknotes and such if you're using it more as an everyday wallet. For me personally, I didn't really see the point of Rebel Note. I think it was just more of a case of people saying, oh, can we keep notes here? Like, you know, just fold up your notes and keep them in the slots available. You know, it's really not a problem. I myself carry, where is it? Here it is. The Razor wallet as my everyday carry, and I keep banknotes in here as well. That's how minimalist and simple I want to be, just normally. So to be able to have something as simple and as minimalist as this to work with, that is what I want. Now, just for clarification on size, this is the Rebel wallet. This is Dee's Razor wallet. There's not much in it, and this is an envelope that you can use to load stuff into, and that wallet is about the size of a medium-sized Boncelope, which I use. What? That's impossible. That is literally the first time a card to wallet has been brought out this small, this compact, this sleek, and I've got to bring this up. The build quality on these is phenomenal. It's a Napa leather, I think he talks about in the instructions, and it's so well made. You can tell this is going to age really beautifully as well. It's just one of those things that I'm not going to use it as my normal everyday carry, but I could easily use it as my everyday carry. There's business cards that I've kept in here for work. I've kept a little mini whiteboard that I use for mentalism, and my extreme burn gimmick goes in here, and a few other bits you can fit in here whilst keeping and maintaining that slim, sleek style. Oh, but before this all goes on, I should probably do a little performance for you guys, right? You guys like to see me do a little performance of the effects. Obviously, there's no one here to be able to show you, but I will need to get into a jacket. So, 3, 2, 1. So, as if by magic, we have a jacket. Before I start this, actually, I wanted to show you a little piece of red paper. Okay, a little piece of red paper just here. I don't want you to worry about it too much, otherwise it would just sort of linger in your mind, but that's the idea. I want it to sort of linger in your mind for a little bit. We'll come back to it a little bit later on. Most people will do this with cards. Most people will attempt to do this with coins as well, or rings. I'm just going to show you with rings just because I think, you know, most people have sort of demonstrated it with coins. You can take a Sharpie, you can then do whatever routine you want, stripe vanish, and then make it, Alright, fair enough. That's, don't know what that is, pom-pom ball. I think I know what's happened. Do you remember that red piece of paper that I showed you earlier on? That red piece of paper? I've got to be honest with you, it's not actually a red piece of paper. It's an envelope, okay? It's actually a sealed envelope all the way around. And there's something inside there. If you open this up, we can open it up, and there is the signed coin or the ring. Again, that was just a rough performance, just to sort of show you how quick the setup is and how to get into it, and the load and sort of different ideas. But yeah, thanks for watching. So let's talk about the instructions for this. Now, this wallet is produced by a guy called Gerard, Kearney. brilliant magician, not someone I'd heard of before on sort of like the scene just in the UK. I'd never really heard of him, but he is he's really good at what he does. Like, you can tell just watching him work, watching him perform, his philosophy behind magic, which is a philosophy that I know a few people, myself included, love to embrace. It's this sort of relaxed style of going in and sort of not rushing certain things. He talks about holding out palming a lot, which is one of my favourite things to do. I tend to gambler's cop and then do a transfer before loading things generally, but he's clearly worked and clearly been in the business for a long time, clearly enough to know what he wants out of a working wallet. The instructions themselves are about 40 minutes long. The actual tutorial to show you how the gimmick works, he does in about 3 minutes because it's that simple. And then there's a nice Q&A with Andy from Tennant's Magic in New York, and they just go through and they have a nice sit-down chat, and it's quite cool and it's quite relaxed. He gives a few tips as well. In terms of the pro tips, he gives 2 pro tips. One of them I wasn't too much of a massive fan of, just because it's not really my style. It was about loading business cards into envelopes beforehand. He calls it guerrilla marketing, and even when he's talking about it, he does it with a cheeky smile because he knows that he's being a bit sneaky with it. But my style of guerrilla marketing is just having my own seals on envelopes. It's a bit more subtle than business cards inside envelopes, but it clearly works for him, and it clearly works for a lot of people, as you can see via the performances on the tutorial. Let's get on to these performances, because there are 3 full performances, not half performances, not edited performances, 3 full performances to live people. He follows on from Extreme Burn, and he goes into this ambitious card routine in which he then palms off the card at the end, loads it into the wallet, and it appears in the envelope. And it is so clean. It is such a pleasure to watch his attitude. He's Irish, so he's got this sort of cheeky Irish accent, and he can sort of get away with this sort. I really like watching people, especially with accents. If you watch a Spanish work, if you watch anybody with an accent work, it's kind of cool because it sort of puts people at ease a little bit, the accent. I don't know how the English accent works with people in well, England especially, but the Irish accent is really cool, man, especially within Magic. It's quite cheeky and it works really well, and seeing everybody at ease and seeing everybody enjoy his performance is really nice to watch. So the workings of the wallet, I mean, I can't really go too much into this, and I've messaged Gerard on it, but I haven't heard back from him yet. But I thought I would just sort of try and give my 2 cents anyway. I can literally open the wallet. I can show it to you. That's what you're seeing. There's nothing more, nothing less. The actual load for loading the card into the wallet is a very old, well, it's been around for ages, okay, this version of the load. In fact, it was in my first ever hip style wallet. So for those of you that know about sort of the various loads that you can do for card to wallet, there's only really 2. There's one that you would do for JOL, and there's also another one which requires a special gimmick, and this one uses that special gimmick. But a lot of people get put off by this gimmick, a lot of people, and it was in my first ever card to wallet that I got when I was 11, so I got used to using that gimmick then. And what's great is these gimmicks are used in conjunction with the envelopes, and you do get envelopes, by the way, with this product. You get 10 bonzolopes, white ones, and obviously you can go and buy your own. Simultaneously, you can also get extras of this gimmick. So what's great about this is you can set up, now I can't believe I'm saying this, you can set up in front of the spectator your envelope, right? You can take it out, you can put it into the wallet, you can place it into your pocket, and you are good to go. There's literally no more, no less than what they're seeing. That is exactly what they're seeing, right? You can draw attention to it if you want to, or you can just literally do it. So, I got this a couple of days ago. I went out and I worked it last night, and I used it probably at every single table. And I've never done that with a card to wallet in years. And that's because I literally just set up in front of them as and when, or I did it in between tables. But that it's not like how you would with some certain card to wallets where you would have to sort of nip back and sort of set it up and then come out again. You can just you can literally keep a load of them in your jacket pocket and then just set them up as and when, and it is so nice. It makes the card to wallet so much more workable for me anyway. And it's those little things, it's those little attention to detail that Gerard really does with this wallet that make it probably the best card to wallet or object to wallet that I've ever seen. And it can be used for objects as well, so it can be used for rings. I was loading rings last night. I was loading signed coins as well. And also I had predictions in there already, so I do like a number prediction, so I already have predictions in the envelope. It was really a pleasure to work and use. The instructions, as I say, they're about 40 minutes long, and you get 3 full performances with that, along with all the handlings. And what's great about this, obviously you can use the envelopes, right? You can use envelopes as a card to envelope, right? It's the best card to envelope out there. But I really like using it without the envelope as well. And I only figured this out within the last couple of performances last night. There's something about not having to worry about the envelope and still getting away with it that's really nice. Obviously there's no zipper compartments. The actual load comes out of here, by the way. There's no zipper compartments, but as you can see how the wallet's laid out, it's so taut and it's so sort of compact that no one's questioning whether there's a zipper compartment there or not. Like you literally pull out the envelope and it's sealed, and right, you don't have to pull it out. What am I doing? I've completely missed this part. You don't have to pull out the envelope, yeah? You can literally hand them your wallet and they can take it out. What? You don't have to seal the envelope when it comes out. You don't have to do anything. It's sealed before it comes out. So you just literally hand them your wallet and they can take out whatever is in the envelope. I totally forgot about that. I do apologise. But that is probably one of the biggest selling points to this ever. Completely clean, completely hands off. You are good to go. And that is absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. What's the matter with me? It's quite early, to be fair. So here's the thing, there's not really much more I can say. The good and the bad points, I mean, obviously the bad points, there aren't many of them apart from possibly how you would load the card in. The load itself takes about 2 or 3 seconds. It's really not tricky at all. Once you get used to it, once you get used to the handling, if you haven't used these gimmicks before in card to wallets, you will have to get used to the handling. But being able to set up and prep right in front of people is so cool. I mean, there's way more benefits. I can't even do a good or a bad point section on this review because it's mainly all good. If you're going to load rings and coins, you can do that, and I have done that. It's a little bit more fiddly, only slightly, and I'm in the process of fabricating some of the gimmicks that came with it to be able to use it for mercury folded cards, rings and coins. So I'm in the process of trying to find a company that will do that for me. So other than that, guys, I can't really say much more than just go ahead and buy this wallet. I know you probably don't need another card to wallet. There's really not much more I can say that would probably sway you to get a new wallet. They're 100 euros from the Secret Tannery. Oh, I should point out the refills, not refills, but you can buy extra gimmicks, so to speak, from the Secret Tannery at about 10 euros. But the postage is about 10 euros as well, so it's about 20 euros for these gimmicks. And once you know what they are, I don't know how they're worth that much, including postage. I don't know what the postage is like from Ireland to the UK, really, but I don't think it'd be that much. But I will probably end up getting some more because I like to be able to set up as many envelopes as possible and go into it. But you do get 5 gimmicks with it, and you're able to prep, and that's all you really need. You can sort of do 5 tables and just quickly nip off and, you know, reset a couple of things and jump back again if you need to. But yeah, amazing product. This is now my go-to performance wallet. The wallet is so sleek, it's so neat. Those of you that know me know that I think if you go out and you perform magic as a performer, you should be an extension of yourself, right? So who you are when you dress normally, who you are as a character, who you are as a person, should just be amplified a little bit. So you're not sort of putting on a fake persona, but you are inhabiting and sort of building up your sort of own character a little bit. And those of you that know me, I tend to wear sort of this sort of stuff in real life, and these sort of wallets, putting out what I used to pull out before looks really bad. Putting out something as cool and as sleek as this, especially in a tailored suit, you know, 100%, you know, if you're into your style, over substance, not even over substance, because you can't have style without substance, but there is a lot of style and a lot of substance in this wallet, and I would highly recommend it. Definitely one of the best magic wallets out there, if not the best card wallet. I believe there is Gerard has another wallet. In fact, he has 2. He has a Peak wallet and he has a Peak Note wallet, so the same or similar Peak wallet with a note compartment in the top. For what I need this for, it is 100% perfect. If you're a worker, you want something sleek, you want something that's going to wear well and is going to last a hell of a long time, just go ahead and grab one, because it will really, really add to your routine, and it'll sort of rejuvenate. It's nice to see card to wallet routines, it's nice to see coin to wallet routines or whatever, but being able to sort of have sort of like a new take on it, or a new sort of way of being able to perform it, sort of refreshes it for you as well as a performer. Whether you've been using the JOL for 20 years and you're happy with it and you stick with it, this is such a cool little... To me, it's an upgrade. To me, it's an upgrade. To most, it won't be, because the JOL has, you know, you can peak it, it's got more slots, it's got everything. But for the simple minimalist person that I am when I want to be when I'm performing, this to me is an upgrade. So, thanks for watching, guys. Gerard Kearney. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Gerard Kearney. The Secret Tannery, go check them out. Amazing wallets. Well done. I'll see you soon, guys. Ciao.